Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another theory test. As you can see, I've got Mark helping again.
Evening.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, chat. Got D Harris who says, very good evening, Danno and Mark. Evening, D.
Evening, D.
Got Gillian's Dots who says, good evening, Danno and Mark. Evening, Gillian.
Evening, man.
Gillian's Dot says, good evening, D. And D Harris says, evening, Gillian. And that's it for now.
Right.
What should you do if you're being followed by an ambulance showing flashing blue lights? Maintain your speed and course. Pull over as soon as it's safe to do so. Accelerate hard to get away from it. Brake harshly and stop well out into the road.
Yeah, pull over when it's safe to do so.
Your car needs to pass an MOT test. What may be invalidated if you drive the car without a current MOT certificate?
Invalidated.
Yeah, invalidated means basically, you know, if you've got a guarantee and you open something.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to because it's got the manufacturer's sticker on it.
Like
that can invalidate the warranty.
The vehicle service record. The vehicle insurance. The vehicle tax. The vehicle registration document.
Right. So I don't think it's vehicle documents because that's telling about the car.
The vehicle insurance.
Covers insurance.
The vehicle service record.
No.
The vehicle tax.
I think it's insurance.
Powered vehicles used by disabled people are small and can be hard to see. What must they display if they're travelling on a dual carriageway? Flashing amber beacon. Flashing green beacon. Flashing blue beacon. Flashing red beacon.
Flashing amber. I think it's for slow vehicles, like tractors and stuff. Obviously red, fire, blues, police, and green, doctors. So I think amber.
What colour are the reflective studs between the lanes on a motorway?
Red, white.
What colour are the reflective studs between the lanes on a motorway?
I guess. Yeah, white.
What should you do about driving if you've been taking medicine that causes drowsiness? Avoid driving and check with your doctor. Only drive if your journey is necessary. Ask someone to come with you. Drive on quiet roads.
Avoid driving at the doctor.
What makes your tyres illegal? If they're of different makes. If they have any large, deep cuts in the sidewall. If they have different tread patterns. If they were bought second-hand.
If they have deep cuts.
Which vehicle might have to take a different course from normal at a roundabout? sports car, van, long vehicle, estate car.
A long vehicle.
What will affect your vehicle's stopping distance? The speed limit, the condition of the tyres, the street lighting, the time of day.
Speed.
What should you do if you have to stop while you're going through a congested tunnel? Make a U-turn and find another route. Walk very close to the vehicle in front to save space. Keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front. Ignore any message signs as they're never up to date. What should you do if you have to stop while you're going through a congested tunnel? Keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front.
Yeah.
You're driving with your front fog lights switched on. What should you do if the fog is cleared? Flash them to warn oncoming traffic that it's foggy. Switch them off as long as visibility remains good. Leave them on if other drivers have their lights on. Drive with them on instead of your headlights.
Switch them off.
How should you drive in areas with traffic calming measures? With headlights on dipped beam, in the centre of the road, at the speed limit, at a reduced speed.
At the speed limit.
Hang on. Areas with traffic calming measures. So traffic calming measures are there for safety.
Yeah, so like that is a speed bump.
Yeah.
Okay, slow you down. But
Yeah.
what I'm thinking, like you're coming through there and it says 20 miles.
Yeah, but some roads, Danno, you cannot get to the speed limit. There's some 60 miles an hour roads and you can no way drive at 60 miles an hour on them.
Yeah.
If you're with me.
Which type of crossing allows cyclists to ride across while pedestrians are also crossing? Puffin, toucan, pelican,
Or is that
zebra,
what was zebra crossing you can, but don't think nothing about that one. I think it's toucan.
You're driving on an icy road. What distance from the car in front should you drive?
Just 2 seconds normal condition. You double the driver's weight, so that's 4. And then if it's 80, 6.
Six times the normal distance. 4 times the normal distance. 8 times the normal distance. 10 times the normal distance.
Yeah.
Very, very, very slippery, icy conditions.
Yeah. That's what we're, you go 2 second rule, the normal distance, then you double it if it's wet.
Yeah.
So that would be 4.
Yeah.
But that is really only. This is where I'm getting confused. I think what I think it. That's double it. That, and then if you're going to double it again, it'll be 4 times the normal speed limit, normal distance, which would make it 6. But so I think it's 4 times the normal speed limit, the normal distance from the two.
If it's 4 times the normal stopping distance, that would be wet conditions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think I've always think I want 2. Then you double it, which is 4. So you're only doubling this twice. And then I'm doubling it again, which you double it from to 4, because you've already got the 2 that you're supposed to do anyways. But
remember, stopping distance can also be the weight of the vehicle that you're driving.
Yeah.
So it could be a lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I used to say to people is go with the most extreme answer for that one.
So over 10.
10.
Where may you overtake on a one-way street? On either the right or the left. Overtaking isn't allowed. Only on the right-hand side. Only on the left-hand side.
One-way street. Somebody around. Not allowed.
How should the right-hand lane of a 3-lane motorway be used? As an overtaking lane, as an acceleration lane, as a right turn lane, as a high speed lane.
Make sure you've got on a 3rd lane.
As an overtaking lane.
No.
As an acceleration lane. As a right turn lane. As a high speed lane.
Okay, Danno, remember the rules of the motorway. You drive on the left, you drive in the left lane,
Yep.
Unless you use the other lanes for
Overtaken.
Yeah.
Which would be the left-hand lane.
No, you drive in the left-hand lane.
Yeah.
On a motorway, but you use the right-hand lanes for
overtaking or going up the slip road, like to come off the motorway.
No, a left-hand lane, you would move on to the slip road to come off the motorway on the left. This is asking what should the right-hand lane of a 3-lane motorway be used for?
Overtaken.
What should you do if the vehicle starts reversing off the driveway? Speed up and drive through quickly. Sound your horn and be prepared to stop. Drive through as you have priority. Move to the opposite side of the road.
Right. Speed up and drive through quickly. No. Drive through as you have right. We haven't. By the looks at that, he hasn't seen you. So I think you keep your horn and be prepared to stop. Just so he's aware that somebody's coming towards them.
What does this sign mean? End of motorway. No motor vehicles. End of bus lane. No through road.
End of motorway. I know it's not end of bus lane or no motor vehicles.
No through road.
Not the end.
What should you do if you can't see clearly behind when you're reversing? Look in the near side mirror. Open the door to look behind. Open the window to look behind. Ask someone to guide you.
That's going to guide you.
You're on a motorway that isn't subject to smart motorway regulations. When should you use the hard shoulder? When you're joining the motorway. When you're leaving the motorway. When you're stopping in an emergency. When you're stopping for a rest.
When you're leaving the motorway.
What is the hard shoulder there for?
For breaking down.
So what would that be?
In the case of to stop an emergency.
You're driving in town. Why should you be careful if there's a bus at a bus stop on the other side of the road?
Right, so you're driving on the right, and then on the other side,
the bus might have broken down. Pedestrians might come from behind the bus.
Yeah, that's more likely.
The bus might remain stationary. The bus might move off suddenly. Pedestrian.
Yes.
What's the main cause of skidding? The weather, the driver, the road, the vehicle.
We have had this one before.
Well, I'll say weather.
Yeah, but you can still skid in dry conditions, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously, road, yeah, it's kind of, but it's your responsibility to keep that course straight.
Why is it important to wear suitable shoes when you're driving? To prevent wear on the pedals. To enable you to walk for assistance if you break down. To maintain control of the pedals. To enable you to adjust your seat. To maintain control of the pedals.
That's down, yeah.
You're parked in a busy high street. What's the safest way to turn your vehicle around so you can drive in the opposite direction? Ask someone to stop the traffic. Turn around in a quiet side road. Carry out a U-turn. Drive out into a side road and reverse out into the main road. Turn around in a quiet side road.
I think that one.
What's likely to happen if you use a hands-free phone while you're driving? It will reduce your view. It will increase your concentration. It will improve your safety. It will divert your attention.
Divert your attention.
An injured motorcyclist is lying unconscious in the road. The traffic has stopped and there's no further danger. What could you do to help? Seek medical assistance. Remove their safety helmet. Move the person off the road. Remove their leather jacket.
Seek medical attention.
How will a school crossing patrol signal you to stop? By displaying a stop sign. By giving you an arm signal. By pointing to children waiting to cross. By displaying a red light.
Displaying a stop sign.
What's the purpose of a catalytic converter? To reduce fuel consumption, to reduce engine wear, to reduce the risk of fire. To reduce engine wear, to reduce harmful exhaust gases.
Yep. I've had that one before.
Where will you see these red and white markers? Approaching a concealed level crossing. Approaching a concealed speed limit sign. Approaching the end of a dual carriageway. Approaching the end of a motorway.
End of a motorway.
The tough one.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think it's one you've come across before.
Don't know. Doesn't ring a bell. I reckon it's something similar where it's giving you notice something.
So similar, I think, remember, was the countdown to a slip road to come off the motorway.
Yeah.
But this is something completely and utterly different. This is white with a red markers.
Yeah.
So, approaching the end of the motorway. Do you think it's that one?
No.
Okay. So, approaching the end of a dual carriageway.
That'll be the same.
More or less. Okay, so we're down to 2. Approaching a concealed level crossing or approaching a concealed speed limit sign. Well, one of them they wouldn't give you because it wouldn't be hidden.
Speed.
So what are we left with?
The level crossing.
What does this sign mean? Cycle in single file. Cycle route ahead. Cycles are not allowed. Cyclists must dismount.
Cycle lane ahead.
What does this sign mean? Turn left for ferry terminal. No entry for traffic turning left. No through road on the left. Turn left for parking area.
No through road and no entry. There's no entry.
Which vehicle should use the left-hand lane on a 3-lane motorway? Slow vehicles only. Any vehicle that isn't overtaking. Emergency vehicles only. Large vehicles only.
Any vehicles that are not overtaken.
What does this sign mean? No motor vehicles. No overtaking. You have priority. Two-way traffic.
Two-way traffic.
Now we had this one the other day, didn't we? About two-way traffic and what were their symbols?
Arrows.
Yeah. So no motor vehicles. Which one was that? Because we had that one the other day.
It's with a line going through the middle.
It was a car and a motorcycle, if you remember.
Yeah.
You have priority. Now we had that one the other day. And what was the symbols for that one?
Priority. whether this one.
Remember, we had a sign that meant oncoming vehicles have priority.
Yeah.
Remember that sign?
It was
So,
2 cars. I think.
I mean, look at the sign itself. It's telling you not to do something. Remember, it's a red band circle.
Yeah.
Telling you not to do something. So what's not telling you to do something out of there?
No overtaking.
No overtaking.
What's the main hazard you should be aware of when following this cyclist? The cyclist may get off and push their bicycle. The cyclist may wish to turn right at the end of the road. The cyclist may swerve into the road. The cyclist may move to the left and dismount.
You may swerve into the middle of the road. Well, you couldn't do any of them, really.
A police car is following you. What should you do if the police officer flashes the headlights and points to the left? Pull up on the left. Turn left at the next junction. Move over to the left. Stop immediately.
Pull up at the left.
You're following a slower moving vehicle. What should you do if there's a junction just ahead on the right? Slow down and prepare to overtake on the left. Only consider overtaking when you're past the junction. Overtake after checking your mirrors and signalling. Accelerate quickly to overtake before reaching the junction.
Right.
Overtake after checking your mirrors and
Yeah.
slow down and prepare to overtake on the left. Only consider overtaking when you're past the junction.
Right, that could be.
Accelerate quickly to overtake before reaching the junction.
I don't think that's it. I think only overtake after the junction.
What must you check before you drive someone else's vehicle? That the insurance documents are in the vehicle. That the vehicle is insured for your use. That the vehicle owner has third-party insurance cover. That your own vehicle has insurance cover. That the vehicle is insured for your use.
Yeah.
What can result when you travel for long distances in neutral, known as coasting? Improvement in control. Increased fuel consumption. Reduction in control. Easier steering.
Reduce in control.
What can people who live or work in towns and cities do to help reduce urban pollution levels? Drive short journeys. Over rev in a low gear. Walk or cycle. Drive more quickly.
Walk or cycle.
What does this sign mean? Steep hill downwards. Uneven road surface. Road liable to flooding. Quayside or riverbank.
Quayside or riverbank. Or you went too far.
You're carrying a child under 3 years old in your car. Which restraint is suitable for a child?
Uh-oh.
Adult seatbelt. An adult lap belt.
A child seat.
What should you do if the left-hand pavement is closed due to street repairs? Speed up to get past the roadworks more quickly. Position close to the left-hand curb. Use your right-hand mirror more often. Watch out for pedestrians walking in the road.
Watch out for pedestrians walking the road.
Why should drivers be more careful on roads where trams also operate? Because trams don't have a horn. Because trams can't stop for cars. Because trams don't have lights. Because trams can't steer to avoid obstructions.
Well, that one just the same as that one. So, yeah, contain for obstructions.
What does this sign mean? Mini roundabout. Buses turning. Ring road. Keep right.
Mini roundabout.
What's the most important reason for having a properly adjusted head restraint? To help you relax. To help you avoid neck injury. To make you more comfortable. To help you maintain your driving position.
To help avoid neck injury.
Which sign shows that a tanker is carrying dangerous goods?
D.
Whilst driving along a quiet stretch of motorway, Peter's attention is drawn to a set of hazard lights flashing on a vehicle some distance ahead. As he continues to drive, he becomes aware that the vehicle is stopped on the hard shoulder. He looks out to see if he can see the driver, but as he gets closer still, he notices that the vehicle is displaying a triangular red flag with the word help written on it. He considers what action he should take.
On a motorway, when should the hard shoulder be used? When answering a mobile phone. When an emergency arises. When taking a short rest. When checking a road map.
When emergency.
Your vehicle breaks down on a motorway and you need to call for help. Why might it be better to use an emergency roadside telephone rather than a mobile phone? Mobile phones don't work on motorways. It connects you to a local garage. Using a mobile phone will distract other drivers. It allows easy location by the emergency services.
Easy location.
When are you allowed to use hazard warning lights? When parked on double yellow lines to visit a stop. When traveling slowly because you're lost. When stopped and temporarily obstructing traffic. When traveling during darkness without headlights.
When you're stopped in traffic, obstruction traffic.
What colour are the reflective studs between the hard shoulder and the left-hand lane of a motorway?
So the left-hand lane and the hard shoulder, which is
So between the hard shoulder and the left-hand lane of the motorway.
white.
Mm.
But no. Hard shoulder is the one towards the passenger side.
So you're driving in the left lane on the motorway.
Yeah.
And on the further left is the hard shoulder.
Yeah.
Right. So what colour are the studs between the left-hand lane and the hazard, the hard shoulder?
Amber.
You sure? What could be on the hard shoulder?
Glass.
Not normally, but what else could be on a hard shoulder?
Barriers.
Well, what is a hard shoulder used for?
In case of emergency.
Okay. So what could be on the hard shoulder?
Cause that broke
Okay.
down.
Now, that's quite severe. You don't want to crash into them.
No.
So what colour is a warning colour?
Red.
You see a car on the hard shoulder of a motorway with a help pennant displayed. What does this mean? The driver is a foreign visitor. The driver is a rescue patrol officer. The driver is first aid trained. The driver is likely to be a disabled person.
Eh?
I've not seen that question in a long time.
Right. Hold on.
Right, you might need to talk
On
yourself.
the hard shoulder of a motorway with a help pennant displayed. What does this mean? The driver is a foreign visitor. The driver is a rescue patrol officer. The driver is first aid trained. The driver is likely to be a disabled person.
Okay, so if you're driving, see a car on a hard shoulder and it's got a help pennant displayed. So let's go through them. The driver is a foreign visitor. Do foreign visitors need extra help?
Yeah, times for directions and stuff like that.
They
But
shouldn't be stopped on a hard shoulder.
no, yeah.
Okay. The driver is a rescue patrol officer. Would they be
Oh.
asking for help?
No, because they'd be helping other people.
Okay. The driver is first aid trained.
Well,
Does that help in a breakdown?
no, not really. Only had somebody's injured.
So, what we're left with?
The driver is likely to be disabled.
And the reason for that is they might not be able to get out the vehicle.
Right. I'm just thinking that there's like a help that broke down.
Okay, let's review. Okay, so it's just 3, which is good. So
Yeah.
first one is 8.
What will affect your vehicle's stopping distance?
So you put the speed limit. Yes, that will
The
set
condition
you.
of the tyres.
Yeah, condition of the tire. If they're good tires, then you'll stop sooner. Wet
Yeah.
tires, stop good. Yeah. So
Yeah.
don't worry about that one. Next one. Okay,
Where
so
will you overtake on a one-way street?
if it's safe to do so, either on the left or the right. Or the right and the left. And then last one. No entry for traffic turning left. Well, that'd have a no entry sign on it. So that just means that's a no through road. So you can turn onto it, but you can't get anywhere.
Yeah.
So normally you'd see them when roads aren't complete. And there we go.
It was basically dead end.
Yeah.
Have you got your headphones on? During this hazard perception part of your test,
Just click your mouse, Danno. There you go. You can skip that introduction. Okay. So theory test was a pass.
Yep.
How's the perception test? Yeah. There was a few you didn't even click on any clips.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah.
The van.
Yeah, scored 0-0. There was a van that cut across at one point. You could have, that was the click. There was a white car that had to turn right, so it slowed down. That was a click. There was all different. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'll go through the chat. So D says, nice clean shaven baby face Danno, LOL. D says, Danno, you not my missus, LOL, doing speed ramps at 20 miles per hour. He said, he's also said it would help if you said what speed you were going. Then he says, lots of repeats, countdown markers, black and red arrows last time. So that was what I was trying to make you think about priority.
Yeah.
Traffic. D says, red means no. Floor it. I like these ones. Hard shoulder, then lane 1 is what I was taught. And then he said, me neither, old school question. That was that final one. D says, good effort, Danno. Julian Stott says, well done to both of you.
Thank you.
And then he said, could you have not said that before now, Mark? LOL. I forgot that you can click on your mouse and skip that introduction to theory.
Yeah.
And we've got Ian Campbell in who says, good evening, all. Evening, Ian. Then Ian says, no sound. Yes, it's because Danno's doing teleperception, so we're trying to stay quiet. And D says, evening, Ian. And that's chat.
Yeah, I like the intro to has the have you got your headphones on?
Yeah.
There's no sound.
No.
I think it may be better if there was sound, because obviously in real life you're going to have passing cars, noise and everything else.
Yeah, but in an exam room that could be quite distracting for other people taking tests.
But you're going to have headphones on. Well, I am.
Well, yeah, but there we go. The headphones, the reason you put your headphones on is so that you can listen to the introduction, which is very boring.
Yeah.
That's why the headphones are there. D says, would the hazard play sound with headphones in or change sound settings? I'm not sure. No, because there's no sound in the hazard perception test. It's just the introduction.
Yeah.
And he says, what if you didn't have headphones? You're supplied with them when you go in there. You've got these old ones that they clean down with a alcohol wipe, and yeah, after every person's taken the test. So yeah, they are cleaned, but they are provided. Very basic stuff.
Yeah.
So that's it. Why? What? How's that happened?
I know.
And D sound fire. Okay, so well done tonight, Danno. We just need to get you down on your hazard perception.
Yeah.
A bit more, and then take it from there. So yeah, it's a good night from me. I think I'm back live tomorrow. I don't think on my channel though. I think it'll be the Geordie Dave's, DS Models and Horlix for MCC UK.
Yeah.
So I'll see everybody then.
Yeah. Aaron got me work for next week. I know I'm off at the weekend, so we could do maybe something on Saturday. But other than that, I haven't got me work for next week yet.
Oh, enjoy your Saturday.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. It's weekend. It's night off. So, okay. Last few bits of chat. So, D. Harris says, good job, both of you. Until next time, a good night. D. Harris says, night, Ian. And Gillian says, says, night, Gillian. And there we go.
Okay. Night all.
Bye.
Bye.